Coming up on Mountain News this morning, in East Tennessee, a hiker is safe after being rescued in the Great Smoky Mountains. And a drug that has deadly consequences. We spoke to those in recovery to learn more about the impacts.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here on this Thursday, August 21st, just about 5 o'clock this morning. And time for a look at our weather with Megan Dusmall. Still hot outside, Megan. Still kind of disappointed by that. But I didn't see a lot of fog, but it could be in the forecast. Who knows?
Well, today will be still kind of a hotter start to your day, but this afternoon's going to look a lot better as we're going into the next couple hours. So let's break that down for you this morning. Looking at the 60s, mostly those upper 60s and low 70s. This afternoon, though, we're looking slightly cooler than average for this time of year in the low to mid 80s. And we'll unfortunately see those temperatures warming up just a little bit for your Friday and Saturday, but that cold front will swing through, dropping us down to the 70s next week. Now, in terms of rain, we are nice and clear this morning. We do have a very slight chance for some scattered showers this afternoon, though all in all, it is not a bad Thursday. Here's a look at that fog that we are seeing this morning, mainly for our southern counties as you're traveling into Lee County, Virginia, and just towards the tip of Campbell County, Tennessee. Here's a look at what we're seeing over the next 12 hours, mainly cloudy skies and that slight chance of showers this afternoon. Amelia.
In East Tennessee, a hiker is safe after being rescued in the Great Smoky Mountains. Officials say the man was injured Tuesday evening on Snake's Den Trail. That's a remote area of the park. A flight crew with Tennessee's National Guard rescued the hiker. He was taken to UT Medical Center for treatment. A man charged in a deadly Pulaski County shooting appeared in court yesterday. John Stacy is accused of shooting and killing Rebecca Owens in 2022. Deputies say surveillance video shows the two arguing in her driveway, and then a shot is fired. He was also accused of assaulting another woman with a gun that same day. He's facing several charges, including murder, attempted murder, burglary, and kidnapping. This morning, Hurricane Erin is churning by North Carolina and Virginia, threatening residents with dangerous waves and winds topping 110 miles per hour. The storm is not expected to make landfall, but the governor of North Carolina has declared a state of emergency, warning that conditions can deteriorate quickly. Hundreds of beaches along the East Coast are closed to swimmers, with waves expected to reach as high as 20 feet.
What does that mean? Incredibly dangerous riptides, very strong surf, and of course tidal flooding.
It's a serious storm and conditions can deteriorate quickly.
Some states along the East Coast are also bracing for scattered thunderstorms that have nothing to do with the hurricane. The National Weather Service says those storms could also bring heavy rain and flash flooding to parts of the eastern and south central U.S. Well, time is running out for survivors of the May tornado that tore through parts of Pulaski and Laurel counties to apply for FEMA assistance. Ben Beddoes checked in with a Pulaski County official about how this recovery is going.
It's now been over 3 months since a powerful EF4 tornado ripped through parts of Pulaski and Laurel counties. Chris Mason, the emergency management director of Pulaski County, says he has been very pleased with recovery efforts.
We have, I think, done a very credible job of making sure that folks understand that any help at all that you could possibly need, there's at least a possibility, you have somebody you can talk to.
If you need assistance from FEMA and haven't requested it yet, you need to do that now, as the deadline for new applicants is Friday.
They've got 2 days. I mean, if you are not in the system at all, if you are looking around going, I haven't gotten any help yet. You've got 2 days. Go down, get down to the Rural Development Center.
Mason stresses that if you have been denied assistance, make sure you read the entire letter.
The vast majority, and I do mean the vast majority of those claims, it's largely a missing piece of information. It's not a, no, we're not going to help you. It's going to be a, we need this piece of information right here for us to process your claim going forward.
And of course, if you have been approved for assistance, that assistance doesn't stop Friday.
Disaster Recovery Center is going to remain open beyond that Friday deadline. At least right now, I believe I've got them up and through past Labor Day. So they'll still be able to handle claims. They'll still be able to, stuff that's already in process.
If you don't request assistance by Friday, it's going to be much harder to get help. In Pulaski County, Ben Beddoes, WKYT.
Mason says crews have made sure everyone knows if they need assistance, they can get it. Well, a big boost is coming to Fleming Neon's flood recovery. Yesterday, USDA Rural Development announced more than $16 million in grants to repair and replace parts of the city's water system, severely damaged during the July 2022 flood. The funding is part of USDA's Disaster Water Grants program. The money can be used to rebuild critical infrastructure like drinking water, wastewater, and storm drainage systems. But leaders say this funding is about more than just repairing water lines. It's about making small communities like Fleming Neon stronger and safer in the future.
Quality water, it's essential for our families, it's essential for our citizens, it's essential for education, for access to health care, for everything. So it's a big deal.
Burton says the repairs and benefits these grants will bring cannot happen overnight, but this is a milestone in recovery for folks in Fleming Neon. Kentucky Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman made her way to Moorhead early yesterday. She joined other local leaders addressing the Gateway from Recovery to Work Council. The council works with folks who are recovering from addiction, helping them to find employment opportunities. The Lieutenant Governor says their work is vital to communities right here in eastern Kentucky.
We all have to realize that none of those challenges get solved in a silo. It requires collaboration like we've never seen. It requires organizations coming together to braid funds, to be able to pool resources to really serve people the way that they need to be served.
The program is funded by Appalachian Regional Commission and Goodwill Industries. Well, it's a drug that has deadly consequences, known as designer Xanax. This week, Governor Andy Beshear announced the sale of bromazepam is banned across the Commonwealth. This move changes the schedule of the drug, which means law enforcement can arrest anyone caught selling it or possessing it. The emergency action was taken after Attorney General Russell Coleman led a 21-state coalition asking the DEA to ban it federally. Alyssa Williams spoke to Coleman and those in recovery to learn more about this drug and its impact.
Andy, you want a cup of coffee?
Joshua Vanover is the manager of the Recovery Cafe in Lexington. He says through his work, he has to have his boots on the ground when it comes to the substances that are circulating through his community.
I don't want to glorify drugs or anything at all, but they're not what they used to be. I mean, you don't ever know what you're getting.
It's a sentiment he knows too well. Vanover says while he was in active addiction, he overdosed twice on what he thought was Xanax.
Just very hard on your family. It's hard on the individual, whether we see it or not. But it's definitely hard on the people that love and care about us the most.
Attorney General Russell Coleman says 47 Kentuckians died last year after experiencing the same thing. But it turns out those individuals were actually taking bromazepam, also known as designer Xanax.
And what's so chilling is this new designer Xanax, this bromazepam, looks just like the Xanax that many of your viewers may have in their medicine cabinet.
This shocking revelation is why Coleman and 21 other attorneys general across the nation are urging the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration to take action in banning it.
We needed this scheduled so that we in law enforcement could go after it aggressively and go after the traffickers that are bringing this into our Commonwealth and killing people.
More effort that's put into removing those things from the streets, and it's a safer community is going to be.
In Lexington, Alyssa Williams, WKYT.
Attorney General Coleman says unless it's prescribed to you, you should not take Xanax given to you. And according to a report by CBS News, bromazepam was never approved for medical use in the U.S., which makes it unpredictable and it can be lethal. Well, thank you so much for getting your day started with us on Mountain News this morning at 5:08. The Blue Angels are giving fans a never-before-seen front-row seat to their world in a new IMAX film. We've got the details.
And we are tracking slight chances for scattered showers today.